welcome to the Whiskey Vault.
It's time I can't do the bottle flip.
No,
That's trademark.
It's the Bourbon Junkies.
Every time I bottle flip, we owe Bourbon Junkies $1,000 because they TM'd that. You
did just arrange that whole deal by yourself on side. I don't know why you would...
Put it on record.
Daniel has gone on record to saying anytime he flips a bottle, I may be not thinking one day, flip a bottle, I'm not giving you any money.
I have a whole memory of there's a story in music circles where Dave, this is Letterman, I think, had the lady who wrote Happy Birthday to You on the show. She's like this old lady.
Yeah, she would have to be,
Yeah, and he was like, so you wrote Happy Birthday? I think it was Letterman. It might have been somebody else. She's like, yeah. He's like, the Happy Birthday. She's like, yeah. He's like, you mean like Happy Birthday to you, Happy Birthday? And he sang the song. She was like, yeah, that one. They had to write a check for hundreds of millions of dollars, or tens of millions of dollars in license royalties because it was a live performance of the song. No, this is on record. You can go find this. The whole time his editors are in the background going like, right? The producers, because it was live on air, they couldn't edit it out.
Right.
It was performed in front of however many millions of viewers that the late night show gets. It was a live performance of a song, and he had to they had to write a check for live performance royalties.
This seems so messed up.
For the song.
I feel compelled to Google.
And you just know the whole time he was singing it, she was like,
yeah, keep going. Keep going. Another Kavanagh.
Yeah, so also from Sam and Mike Cavanaugh.
Sam and Mike Cavanaugh, you magnificent bastards.
It feels like a native Canadian American name, like from the tribal name. Kavanagh.
Well,
river.
See, you get too silly with it. Obviously,
Kavanagh River.
If you're going to pronounce it accurately, it's Kavanagh.
Kavanagh. It's like the Three Amigos.
Kavanagh. All right, how is this different than the one we had?
This one is French oak finished.
Okay.
And not in a toasted cask. Not just French oak, but a French oak barrel.
Okay.
That was a toasted French oak
I've
barrel.
had a few French oak finished whiskeys.
Right.
I think Andalusia had a... No. Balcones has the Froke.
Yep. Oh,
French
so
oak.
good. It's one of my favorites.
Yeah, I really like that one.
But this is toasted.
Yeah, I don't know what a toasted
Because the
French oak
wine
is.
industry often uses toasted instead of charred barrels.
Okay.
My guess is that that's what it is. It's possible they're custom ordering their own toasted French oak barrels, but I doubt it.
My first theory, after you put your nose in there, the toasting doesn't give up nearly as much flavor from the barrel.
As the Bordeaux did.
The char really, and again, this is just a theory based on one nose in a glass. The char, I think, is going to give up a lot more of that barrel flavor. Just the toasting, it's just not giving me a lot.
For right now, it's just smelling like a standard Irish whiskey.
Well, and it's a feint, too.
I think
What was that?
I think I splashed a little.
I think you did. Look, you can get like some slow-mo. It just went everywhere. How did that happen?
I don't know.
We need like frame-by-frame analysis, Dan.
I got a little aggressive on that one.
Man, well, you're going to have to get aggressive to pull anything out of this nose. It's really faint for me.
I'm struggling to think what we would compare it to, and I'm remembering the Kilbeggan from yesterday.
The
and
WD-40?
It was this light.
The WD-40?
Yeah, I'm gonna pull it back because we batch shoot, so I can. That's the original Kilbeggan, but I don't want to stop there.
So I'm not getting. It's easier for me to say what I'm not getting that I expect from Irish. I'm not getting that shortbread. I'm not getting vanilla. I'm not getting cream. I'm getting just a really faint. What kind of sweetness is that? Like a sugared grain sweetness. Yeah,
It's
pretty
not
similar.
a graham cracker, but it's close.
Oh yeah, the Kilbeggan.
It's much closer.
Yeah, it is, which was interesting because
It's darker.
The Kilbeggan compared to the Kavanagh yesterday, the Kavanagh had a lot more going on.
Right.
The Kilbeggan was comparatively more simple. Today, the Kilbeggan has more going on, and this Kavanagh is comparatively a lot more simple. Still on the nose though. Maybe it explodes on the taste.
French oak comes through. Oh yeah, way more character.
More than the nose for
It's
sure.
Spicy. Are you getting that?
It's
It's
a spicy sweetness, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a spicy honeysuckle.
And then it vanishes. Instantly. Gone.
Yeah.
The lingering aftertaste is honeysuckle.
Yeah. It's like you gave a little pepper kick to a honeysuckle.
Okay, so
I like the
here's thing,
taste a lot more
because
than the nose.
This is starting to make me wonder if maybe that's a good go-to budget Irish to have in the house.
Sure.
So what I want to compare it to is what I use for my budget Irish in the house.
What was like a Jameson type of situation?
Powers.
Powers. Okay.
It's pot still though.
Right.
But not this one. This is a blend, right?
My
So it's not
preferred
just-
Powers is the John's Lane,
Yeah,
but
me
this
too.
is not that.
This is the budget Powers gold label. And so if I was going to replace something for a budget whiskey.
Sure. We did the Powers, the Dublin, we did the tour there. It was awesome.
There's a round honey note to this Powers that's so much more rich, even on a budget. Even on a budget
Yeah, and
whiskey.
there's a little bit of like a fresh quality too, like a really faint mintiness in the background.
This doubles down on a thinner honeysuckle plant note.
I got to give it to Powers.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Oh, and it gives me that finish of like the creamy vanilla. I just really love the creamy vanilla.
Yeah, okay, so if you're going to go Kavanagh, go Bordeaux, the Bordeaux's a nice touch. But the French oak is too subtle.
Yeah.
If there's a difference, it's so subtle.
The interesting thing is you don't often get that honeysuckle with a little peppery kick.
and thinness.
Yeah,
So,
that's
maybe
that's an interesting note, but there's just not enough there to, I'm reaching for the Powers, but the nose is non-consequential.
Right.
Just not much there to work with. The taste, though, it's a nice little unique angle. I'm gonna say little because it's a burst of
It's subtle.
spicy honeysuckle, and it's gone. The Powers, though, I'll just hold
Oh,
on.
I know. You can
I
have
will
Powers.
just hold on to the
It's just
Powers.
good.
I'm just gonna hold on to that for you.
As a gift.
This is what I do. Dave Japan. Dude, for someone who loves hauntingly beautiful things.
Yeah, I do.
I can't believe you didn't like the Straight Story. What is that? What is the Straight Story?
It's the movie
Yeah.
where the old guy goes to find his long-lost brother riding a John Deere riding lawnmower
Yeah.
across the United States, like 1,000 miles.
I think I saw the trailer.
And it is a famous director,
Okay.
and I can't remember who it is, but if I said his name,
The Hauntingly Beautiful director.
yeah, you would be like, oh yeah, it's
Was it Clint
Who's the
Eastwood?
dude who did the TV series where a girl died, and this whole series original, so many things have been based on it since. Girl died, and they're trying to investigate who killed her. And it's really famous. Lynch.
Oh, David Lynch?
Yeah, I think David Lynch
Okay.
was the producer for the Straight Story.
Yeah. I like
And so
probably
like,
about half of his stuff I really like.
but so people are like,
Hauntingly
whoa, man.
beautiful.
Let me double check. Where do you look for a quick shot for director?
Powers, though.
David Lynch. Yeah.
IMDb.
So everyone's like, well, David Lynch produced it. That makes it cool. It's boring as shit, man. And it's the old dude is the dad who played Matthew
Right.
in the Canadian Anne of Green Gables.
Okay.
And so I was kind of like, oh, it's Matthew from Anne of Green Gables. But then it was boring.
I got a show for you. Did you like Downton Abbey?
I never watched it. Not like I will avoid this.
Right.
I just never got around to it.
Okay, I think you're the kind of person that would really enjoy Downton Abbey.
Is it just British soap opera between the serving staff and the rich people? It is, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, well, it sounds boring to me.
No. It's here, but my point is, there's a new series out.
Okay.
It's called The Gilded Age.
Okay.
And I think it's some of the same people who did Downton Abbey, but it's about New York whenever things are just like bursting at the
Like
seams.
the Roaring 20s?
Yeah, that kind
Okay.
of. And it's like the super, super rich, influential families, and then like the housekeepers. So it's kind of like Downton Abbey in America.
In New York, yeah, same thing.
And
Class warfare.
so I watch these shows with my lady, and all right, next 15 seconds I'm going to be talking about a cornerstone piece of the show. If you want to watch it, then skip ahead 15 seconds. The richest lady in all of the land.
All of the
She's brand new and she has not yet been accepted to society.
Oh,
and she's
okay.
trying so hard to have all of the rich people come to her house for a party, but they
no.
don't want to come to her house for a party
'Cause she's new
not.
money.
Yes.
Yeah,
Which
new money.
Right. So it's like rich people can't get people to come to their party, and it's just a lot of palace intrigue, and it's taking a step back. It's like, this is really stupid.
Yeah.
But in the midst of the show, it's like, okay, I can see the motivation of these characters, and all right. Hi.
Don't go anywhere.
So battery
anyway.
died in the previous thing, and I was giving my enthralling story about the Gilded Age,
Here's what really
and
happened.
the rich lady wants people to come to her party.
Here's what legitimately happened.
Right.
The camera got bored. The camera.
Right.
Their story was so long and boring.
You. It was
the
like
camera.
It was 15 seconds.
The camera was like, yeah, I'm over it.
Really?
And it
Rich,
just
posh
turned-
people from the 1920s?
It just turned off.
It just killed us.
Yeah.
Uh,
But we like the Powers better than the Kavanagh French oak.
So the part where it cut off, had we gone through the questions?
I honestly don't remember.
And do you remember
Let's
which
see.
question it would have been?
Yeah, it would have been this one.
Did we get to Daniel's
No.
pinky finger?
No, that was the first. We got that one.
I mean, that almost was
Your hair. We talked. When did we talk about your hair?
All right, here's the fighting, stealing, and
If
drinking.
you fight me, I fight for a friend.
May you steal your lover's heart.
And if you drink, may you drink with us.